this is Echo. This is just a quick sketch I did. I'm just doing this for a quick video, just a test to make sure this thing is working on my recording. So, let's get started. I got the sketch work on another layer, and each time I do like a new color or something, I'll make a new layer. Just makes it easier to work with in the long run. You end up with a bunch of layers, but once you pretty much get a layer done, you can merge the color layers if you choose to. Help save a lot of memory. So yeah, this is just a quick sketch, like I said. Doesn't have to be too clean. There. Not the best at computers right now, so you might experience a little lag on some of the coloring. Okay, new layer. Let's go with red for the hair. Normally I take a lot more time on my drawings, but I haven't really had a lot of ideas, just been sketching around lately. Clean that up here in a minute. And I'll show you what I normally do when what makes it easier when you make all these other layers. Why it makes it easier. In just a minute. Pink for the ears. Okay, so let's start with the clothes. I go to that layer and I select outside of it, then I just invert the select. Sometimes you might have to actually get your select tool, grab it in, and I'll start a new layer on top of that. Go ahead and get the same color, and then I'll make a little darker layer and do my shading. You can take your little blend tool, get a little smaller, kind of blend it out, just to kind of merge, make it kind of smoother, I guess. That's a little blue, so I'm gonna kind of saturate it a little more. And then I'll make another layer, and let's go with orange highlights, I guess. Select color, highlight the side. It's easier when you pick a single light source. And you can go to luminosity layer, blend, kind of go down on that. That's a bit much, so I'm going to take my eraser. Oops. Kind of even that out a little more. Then I'm going to go back and blend it a little bit more, so it's not so strong. And if you really want to make it highlighting, you throw in some white. Just throw a little white right there. There, luminosity. Blend that up a little bit. Okay, and then I basically do the same for all layers. Let's go new layer. Get that color red, make it a little darker. Oh, I forgot to do the selection. Clear, so I'll go back to that layer, selection, select, invert, grab the select tool. Okay. Throw in some shadows. Blend, and sometimes you don't even really have to blend it if you keep it nice and clean. The shadows will strengthen themselves. I try not to blend too much on the edge of it, because then it all looks the same. But if you keep the side kind of solid, it kind of fades instead of just being all one shade. Throw in some highlights. Okay, let's go down to clear. Normally when you're a lot cleaner, the selection tool will do a pretty good job at selecting right around everything. So you won't actually have to come in here and hand select spots that it missed. A little darker. New layer, color. This is not quite dark enough, but I'll finish this up. Just go ahead and darken that a little more. Pick up to orange. Color. Right there, I guess. Changing the size of your blend brush can help to just to make it more detailed, but like I say, this is just a quick little sketch. You can name your layers too, it helps a lot. This is just one of many ways to do highlights and stuff. You can get into more detail using getting in there, zooming in close and putting in some fine detail, but just gonna do a little bit. New layer, orange, highlight, color, luminosity. One thing you can do, with the shading level is actually go in there and set it as a multiply level as well. And then you'll probably go ahead and merge. Well, no, you don't want to merge luminosity and multiply layers because then they'll just turn out to be normal layers and it won't look right. I guess we'll start with the dark purple. See how that works. And I like to kind of cheat on this. Just going up to kind of breathe. Blend tool. Can just blend all that in. You can pretty much do whatever you want. I'm no pro at backgrounds, but just kind of throw in here. It's kind of got an odd texture, but I'm gonna actually blend all that as well, so it doesn't look so grainy. And then for fun, just throw in a little orange light there. Maybe do a coloring blue. We'll see how that looks. And multiply this. And there you go. Just a quick little, not so clean, but colored sketch. Give you a basic idea on some highlighting and some shadowing. And that's that.